I don't catch feelings, I just catch pips. On that trade floor, I make my trades flip. That's one trade, then I just made your whole mother and father's wage slip. I leave West End with a few expensive bags. I be selling stocks and then I buy it back. Then I hit the clubs and then I ball out. I got the tax man thinking I'm supplying crack, but I'm at the same place sitting at my desk, trying to buy the dollar and then I sell the yen. Exit the trade and then I take the profit. Then I ball out with my nigga jeans again. I heard the pussy going up, so I cop more. I was in Dubai, trading up on the top floors. I heard the euro still dropping, so I sold that shit. Au revoir, don't tell me about bonjour. You don't have to lie though. Why you put trader in your Insta bio? It don't make you a trader cause you got the 3-piece, new shoes and you're weeping with your tie low. These wannabe traders need to stop and pause. Baby Pips don't being in all the rules. I've been doing this from before you met J.A. Well, forgot what I'm trying to 2-day course. Trading lives to be trading all week. Analysis is good, so know the trading on fleek. Yeah, I'm trading through the night, you know what nigga don't sleep. Turn up every week and everything is on me. Niggas don't get money, you just lying well. And now I'm getting down, you wanna be my wifey girl. All the trading money going up in price, hell. Dumb nigga, nothing by itself. Trying to find a time of trading into right well. But I'm also trying to help out all the clientele. Losing money, trying to make it back from nice hell. But the person is the niggas in the buy sell.
Now y'all look money hungry. That's good. Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't fucking have it. They say money can't buy happiness. Look at that fucking smile on my face. Ear to ear, baby.
I've been trading all day, all night, all day, nigga. I've been through so many businesses. All you niggas that be thinking life is vicious. Well, I'm sorry, mate, cause I don't really think you know what vicious is. Gotta choose a good book and no slippages. Yeah, this market's got me having better Christmases. Yeah, I'm something like Blaze with how the business is. 5 figures in a day, I can witness it. 5 figures in a day, make me wanna shop. Then I stop, count, prof, shop, then I shop more. Pull up any girl up in the shop floor. You cop 3 and I'm a cop 4, what for? No reason, one for every season. I'm the king of these trees and my dogs are gonna lock jaw. And you got clothes, well I've got more. And that's wife's top drawer, looking like an import shop drawer. I do this shit with ease, but fam, it's hard to achieve. See, some of these men deceive. You think I'm gonna believe him cause he says that he trades and driving in a Mercedes. It's not cause that he caps it, but I'm making his race. Niggas ain't on my ways, niggas ain't on my page. You can't do what I do in the rave, simply behave. You tryna go up against me, you must be brave. I'm sending niggas to an early grave, hope you pray, cause trading lives, we've been trading all week. Analysis is good, so know the trading on fleek. Yeah, I'm trading through the night, you know what niggas don't sleep. So we turn up every week and everything is on me. Niggas don't get money, you just lying well. And now I'm getting down, you wanna be my wifey girl. When the trading money got me looking fly as hell. Young nigga, just in by itself. Trying to find a habit trading into right as well. But I'm also trying to help out all the clientele. Losing money, trying to make it back from nice hell. But the question is the niggas gonna buy or sell.
Alright guys, welcome back to another here at normacnowelltrading.com. My name is Cameron. I'm glad to have you guys on today. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Trying to just give me a second so I can go ahead and post these. I can post this thing really quick. I hope you guys had a great day. What a hot day in the market. Unfortunately, with the brokerage that I use, I was unable to capitalize on anything today. It really was super unfortunate. But it definitely it definitely is something that is extremely frustrating, but at the same time, it's not a bad day. Right now I'm currently up 5,000 holding FCSC overnight. But at the end of the day, I missed out on XBIO. I missed out on ABIL. Even though I called it and was watching it down in the 240s, I was watching XBIO. I think I saw it at 250s and 260s, I think it was. I was watching that one as well. But I simply just couldn't play it. And the reason is because, the brokerage that I use, it has limited liquidity issues. And lately with all these stocks, I mean, I've had this issue lately. And so I'm definitely looking at getting into a different brokerage. I wanted to stay on this one full time until I got to the $1 million goal. But, I couldn't. I don't think I can because, you know, missing out on today, I probably missed out on, I would say, at least $30,000 to $40,000 that I probably would have locked in. Looking back on it, you know, I would have played XBIO. I was trying to get filled at the 270s, 280s, no fills. Would have had a big gain there. Then I was trying to take advantage of that dip on XBIO, which I would have got in the 430s and probably would have sold in the 480s because I was trying to hold that longer. But, you know, finally was able to get filled on a stock that looks like it has a lot of potential in this running market. But, sorry guys, I'm just making this post really quick, but sorry. Just gotta make this post. But yeah, I mean, we've definitely been seeing a lot of fall through in this market, without a doubt. And, you know, it's one of those things that today was fun to watch, but I just couldn't get filled on anything. You know, and it can work out like that. It really can. You know, it's not like, you know, every day is going to be perfect, but, you know, I usually don't miss out on plays like what happened today, and I wouldn't have, but, you know, the limited liquidity issues really got a hold of me. And, you know, when you don't get filled on a stock, we'll go over it, but when you don't get filled on a stock that, you know, it shows that kind of follow through, it's frustrating, and especially when it happens again. that's the most frustrating. Without a doubt, that's the most frustrating by far, is, you know, when you go back and look, XBIO, oh, it's not even on here. I think I was trying to get filled. And then the other one was ABIL. I think I was trying to get filled on my Robinhood account. But I don't know if that actually happened. I got filled on RTTR on this one. But yeah, I mean, these ones were just limited liquidity issues. And, you know, when it gets up that high, it's like, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I actually just realized that, you know, the brokers that I use doesn't even have it. This is the stock that I thought that I thought it was on it, but XBIT. But that's what they have. They don't have XBIO on their account. But like I said, you know, I was looking at it in here, and I was watching this at market open. It started perking, and, you know, when I can't get into a stock, I usually paper trade it. And I got in right around in the 270s and the 280s, I think it was, right in here. And watched it go to 4, which looks like a small move, but it's not. That's $4 right there. It came all the way back down to 3 and then popped back up and started halting into the 7s. I mean, it's just choppy, but it's actually, you know, movement that is definitely something that you can take advantage of. And the other one was ABIL. Now this one was really frustrating because this was limited liquidity, and I didn't even try and get filled because by the time I saw it in here, the spread was really wide and it was limited liquidity. And a lot of times when it says limited liquidity, I don't even try and get in because it usually doesn't fill me. And if it does, it fills me in a really, really, really small size. Like I'm talking $100, $100, $200, $300, $400, $500. If I can't get, you know, a $5,000 to $10,000 position, I'm not going to trade the stock because it's truly not worth it to me at the end of the day. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, you have to be able to take advantage of it somehow. But, you know, and I've even thought about funding my Robinhood account with a $50,000 to $100,000 account. But I'm not going to do that. I want to stick to the Robinhood account for truly that account challenge, and that's it. So, you know, it was very frustrating today. It was fun to really watch today, but, you know, it was definitely something to, you know, sit back and realize, wow, this market's extremely hot. Right now, I'm in FCSC overnight. You guys can see here, I'm in FCSC overnight with an average. Let's see if I can pull that up. So yeah, so it's right here. So I'm in with a 282 average, so right around in here is my average on that line. And this has some pretty big potential, guys. I mean, I'm playing it off of sympathy, you know, of XBIO. But, you know, who knows? I mean, this could go farther than XBIO. It might not. But if you want to go ahead and look at XBIO, what did it do? Well, this yesterday started, if you see here, at about 160 or 158.9. This was grinding all day on like hardly any volume, and it closed at like 240. So it was up like, I think it was up 50% or something. Now what do we have here? Well, this is the same type of move. We had a kind of a grinding sensation, kind of all day, just higher lows, break out into the close. And seeing this strong close, I am extremely confident on a gap up. Number one, I'm extremely confident on a gap up. You know, this closed at 240. Didn't really gap up, but right at the open we had sort of the volume to kind of trickle in. This already has volume. But this is going to be on everybody's radar with this much volume, guys. It's just going to be honest with you guys. This is already going to be on everybody's radar, for one. Oh, one other thing that was frustrating. So this dip right here, I could have gotten at $3. I could have gotten filled. Very frustrating that I didn't get in for my last ad. But I'm not going to complain. You know, I'm up a good amount, and my average is pretty healthy. You know, you will start to see me take positions in stocks that are already up 10, 15%. But because that's... You know, stocks have been following through lately with that being said, guys. I mean, stocks have been able to follow through when you're up 10 to 15% because, you know, stocks have been going 50 to 100 to 200 to 300 to 500%. So when we're talking about a stock that's only up 30% with a low float like this and it's a former runner, you know, this stock's definitely a former runner. You can see here it went from 2 to 5. And then you go back even further. Went from 17 to 21. Just recently, this stock. Let me get in closer. Just recently, this stock went from 3 to 5 in like literally half an hour. So it's been known to really spike. And that's why I chose to get into the stock overnight. Plus, all these stocks that have been closing strong like this, I mean, look at this. Look at CLBS, guys. CLBS, another prime example. A stock that closed strong. It looks almost identical. Look at this. This chart is almost identical. Let me just pull this up here. I'm gonna post this in the room here because this is kind of crazy how identical this stock really is. That makes me even more excited actually about this stock. Control V. So if you see this, you know, we had a grind sensation all day. Almost, look at this. I guess I didn't even realize this. This is quite amazing. But you can see here, spike up, right here, spike up. Then we got a sell off here, down in here. Spike up, kind of right in here. Sell off, right in here. We spiked up here, kind of sold off. We spiked up here, sold off. Okay, and we spiked up. And then this is where we got the big run. It's exactly, almost the exact same chart, guys. Wow, I did not even realize that, okay? And look at what happened to this after hours. Take in mind, we closed at 650, okay? 660, 670. Look at this. We opened up almost 12 bucks, 11.30. That is a 70 to 80% gap up. That is exactly why I held overnight. Because this has some very big potential. It's a lower float stock. Closed its offering about a month ago. It's really oversold in my opinion. And this thing, has some big time potential. And I definitely think that with that strong of a close, I am excited to see this. We're starting to get a break over high a day here in after hours, which is great. We're heading even stronger. We closed at 330 on here, and that's when I was at 4,800. Now I'm probably up 6,500. So, this is going to be exciting tomorrow. And not only if this gap's up do I think it's going to go, but I also think that it's going to run, similar to XBIO. But you guys can see, no matter what happens, okay, the volume in the in the stock market right now is there. We're seeing bunches of runners, ABIL, XBIO. We also had BOXL. These stocks are all showing massive volume, and that's because we're in a market where there is volume, okay? And when there's volume, I'm going to get aggressive. And like I've been saying all week, and I haven't been able to really capitalize on a whole lot, but FCSC, I think, will, I was in CLBS, all the way down in the 470s, and my last sells were at $6. Was it frustrating to not have another 100% on top of my gains? Yeah, of course it was. But it also showed that this market is very hot. There's a lot of volume. You got to learn from every trade that you make. Put that down in your notes. You have to learn from every trade that you make, guys. So, technically today's green. It counted yesterday. FORDs. That was a loss yesterday. So, FCSC, it's still, going after hours. And if we get over 355, this could set it to the next. Then we can start really seeing some volume into this and the after hours. But I really expect a move tomorrow on this as well. If it's similar to XBIO, where we gapped up, or we're up 40 to 50%, and then we had the 100 to 200% move on top of that the next day, then we're going to be sitting pretty. So I'm going to be, holding this one a little more aggressively, seeing if this is going to start spiking at the open. Because if it does, and this starts catching on first couple minutes into the market, you better believe that this one, if this starts to see some volume at the open tomorrow, this can definitely run big. I believe it's a $2 million in float stock. Let me take a look. Short squeeze. If you guys want a good website to look up, the float, all that good stuff, you can check out shortsqueeze.com. It's a good little one. And then, let's see, FCSC. So the float's 10 million. Today's volume is 3 million. So we didn't rotate the float yet, but tomorrow I think it's possible. Trading volume average is 1 million, so we're 3 times that. This is definitely going to show on to people's scans. Owned by institutions, 48%. So, this is something that I think we can see a potential move on. So we're starting to get over that 355 mark. That's a good sign, but I won't go any further on it. We'll go over today's trades. So really, it was not much. PXS, I took a small trade on, small loss. RTTR couldn't get filled. It was actually a good thing I didn't get filled. BSPM, this one's something to keep on watch for tomorrow. This one follows the trend of these big runners. The other thing I want to say is XBIO, FCSC, ABIL, these stocks aren't running on any news. These stocks are up 200, 300, 400% on no news. So I just want to let you guys know that as well. So, that's something that, it's good to see news, but right now we're seeing moves without news, and that's where you really get these big runs, and that's where you can really see a lot of potential, is because people see that these stocks are running and running big, so then they say, okay, well, this is something that I've been, watching, and, we're up to 360 now after hours. This is where we could start to see the volume kind of come in. If 355, 356 holds, this is where we could see the volume start to come in. But, I'm also looking at this tomorrow, even if we get a gap up. Now, if we gap up 50%, then yes, I might take my profits. But if we only gap up, 5, 10, 15%, I'm probably gonna expect a run, or I'm not gonna expect it, but I'm going to, you know, be more on the side of it might run. So, you know, that's just my thoughts on that. So, anyways, so I want to go over the rest of my trades. So, sorry about that. Whoops. Okay, so FCSC was something that I had been, so it's about a $27,000 position, I think it is, or $28,000 position. ASCMA, took a smaller loss on this one. BOXL, I had a gain on this guy, so BOXL was great to see a gain on. About I didn't know I gained $2,500 on that. But yeah, I guess I made $2,500 on that stock, which is awesome. I'll show that here. So we had news here, and immediately I saw it. Our scanner picked it up. I want to, hopefully we have this, let's see, we have the scan here. I want to show you. I want to show you guys where our scanner caught this, because it's truly impressive. The scanner is how I traded this stock. Literally, you know, if I didn't see it on the scans like I did, I would not have been playing it, because immediately, you know, I saw the scans, right? So I saw this pop up, BOXL, I heard it immediately. Boom. I know, former runner. I know it's oversold, and a lot of people have been watching this lately. 3 things went in my head right away. Then I looked down immediately, because sometimes this will catch the news. And this caught the news 2 seconds after the news came out. News came out 8:15:00. 2 seconds later, boom, on scans. Boom. Okay? Immediately, okay, that scan picked it up. And that helped me tremendously. Why? Because that's where I got my entries. I got my entries down in here. Okay? My entries were extremely early because I saw 3 things that I know that was good. On top of the fact that the scan picked it up, I immediately looked down. I saw news, and boom, I was trying to get in. And the spread was already pretty wide, but I didn't care. In the market we're in, it kind of, you know, it follows the trend of a lower float stock that's oversold, and these things have been following through a lot more. So BOXL, you could see here, you know, my first entries were actually kind of high. I think I was in lower than that, though. I'm going to go ahead and, one sec. I'm going to go ahead and look, though. Give me a second here. So, boom. Sorry about that. Yeah, so my first entries were 548, 573, 578, and my last were 589. My sells were at 678. You know, you can see, you know, buys here, 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 and then, you know, here. And then my sells started at 675 and 687 were my last sells. So a nice winner there. The reason why they were, you know, a little higher was because of the fact that, you know, the spread got super wide super quick. And so really, I mean, it was 350 on the bid, or 350 on the ask, but 325 on the bid, or 520 on the bid. So really, I mean, it was hard to get filled, because, you know, you're getting filled on the ask, and that is what it is. But so you could see, you know, on that one, I definitely, you know, I made some good profit on. I was trying to get a bigger size position, but again, it was hard to get filled on this stock. And then BIOL, guys, you know, I think I made a little bit of profit on that one, $812. ASTC was my big loss of the day. I think I lost like 2,000 on that. I was entering in for a mid-candle break, and it never happened. NAKD, another stupid trade right at the open. NAKD, you know, I saw this little ascent triangle here, and I was entering into this area here. Just not very smart trade, too low on volume, and I don't know. I just kind of forced that one. And then GEVO, I tried to catch the bottom on, but you know, you could see my entries here. 828, I'm selling in the 790s, and I think GEVO went as high as like 960s, I think. Yeah, 950s, 960s. So I was down in here. Could have sold up in here, but this would have been a long wait. Right now, opportunity cost is kind of key. So, yeah, I mean, those are my trades today, guys. Overall, up, you know, $725. Overnight, I am holding FCSC. Currently, this is gapping up already. I love to see the movement. Right now, FCSC is at 361 after hours. It closed at, I believe, 330. We are seeing some awesome volume after hours, which we love to see. You know, we'll see how much this gaps up. You know, this could very well gap up, you know, 20, 30%, maybe even as high as 50%. If we get above, you know, 20, 30%, though, I'm going to be more on the side of looking to sell rather than to hold. But, you know, keeping in mind that XBIO had a green day of 40 to 60%. The next day it had a 100, 200% run on top of that. Anything's possible in this market, guys. So, I do want to go over. So yes, today I'm up $725. My losses yesterday I think were $8,000 because I sold FORD at the open for another loss, and I think it counted towards yesterday. Overall, I think I'm down on the day, but this counts it as a. I don't know how it all works, but anyways, there's that. 364 after hours FCSC. I do want to go over the scans. Man, we're really getting some volume here. It's eating that wall up pretty nicely. See, you can see the volume, 368. Alright, guys, this is awesome. Awesome stuff. We're in a hot market. We love it. I finally caught a decent runner. You guys can see here, it says here our scanners will be coming soon. That is true, so our scanners will be coming soon. Also, one-on-one sessions with me. You know, also classes that are going to be coming up as well with me are coming up as well. We do have a contact. Here's an about me and about my story. Appreciate Killer T helping me out with this. He was the one who kind of critiqued that. So thanks for that, man. I appreciate all that. Chat room here. You can click here, join our chat room. You know, agree to our disclaimer, and then you click, you know, agree, and then you're in. And let's see. Yeah, so our scanner should be coming soon. So ABIL, guys, you can see on our scans, absolute monster. We caught this bad boy. You can see here 225 on our volume scanner before this move at all. Absolutely crazy stuff, guys. This is when I was watching it, right in here. Could have had an entry at like 239, 238, I think it was. Would have added at like 245 and 244. This is where we got the huge volume spike up, 40% there. Consolidated. And then you guys can see here, I alerted this in chat, for a follow-through play. Well, first off, you guys can see ABIL here. 245 on the ask. So this is when, you know, in chat I was writing this out. I should write more in here because I log it more. But you can see ABIL 245 on the ask, and then BSPM ABIL watching here, and then BIOL out there. But I was trying to show you. See if I can find it in here. So ABIL, enter. So see if I can find it here. It's gonna have a lot of typing on this one though. So ABIL triple bottom, and that triple bottom, guys, I'll show you where that was at. Did I post? I thought I posted a picture of ABIL's triple bottom. Okay, and ABIL is in the bounce zone. Know your stops. So this is stuff that I'm saying in chat. So maybe I did put that in here. Yeah, I know I did. ABIL. Okay, you can see it here. So I was asking in chat, ABIL cup and handle, our strong pay ABIL now 430s. which was awesome there. And you can see this setup happening. I mean, here's the cup and here's the handle. These are all things that I would go over if we ever did a training session and some things. This is kind of more the basic stuff. ABIL is now in your bounce zone. Know your stops. And then I posted it here. ABIL triple bottom at 345. We were following this all morning. And when we saw that triple bottom, it took off to, I think it was like 480, I think it was. Yeah, you can see it here. Here's a triple bottom, 1, 2, 3, and then here's another test, 4. And then here's the bigger run. Now we're gapping up after hours. Good to see this strong close. This thing could gap up after hours. This went from 370 to 480 into the close. That was awesome to see. But really, I mean, 245 was the first area that I was watching, this 240s, 245s. And then, you know, once this kind of consolidated down in here, I said, you know, watch over 295, and then it spiked up to almost 4. So we were all over ABIL today, guys. Without a doubt, you know, it was great to see the team profit like that. There's that. Post this quick. But I do want to go over one more thing, guys. One more thing I do want to cover is I want to go over BOXL, which is what we had, you know, earlier. You can see, like here it is again. BOXL first alert on momentum scan, 525. You know, 40% from our first alert here, down 2 seconds after the news came out. And then I wanted to cover the last one, which is XBIO. Did we cover that? Yeah, we did. I think so. XBIO we'll go over here, guys. So XBIO, this is our Normac Newell. You can see Normac Newell proprietary scans. 256 was on the scanner, and we had 187% alert from our scans. Some real crazy stuff today, guys. I mean, our scanner is truly the best, you know, that I've ever seen, and I'm not just saying that because I want to. I mean, I'm just like you guys. You know, I want the best tools possible to help me succeed in the best manner, and so, you know, this is what I use on a day-to-day basis. You know, this is what my personal scan is, and it has been. You know, we always critique it. There's people who help me with that. Put in, you know, hundreds of hours on this thing, and so, you know, it's definitely something that doesn't, you know, happen overnight. But it's crazy to me. This stock was already up 40 to 50%, maybe even 70%, and this still took off another almost 200% from the previous day. So overall, 150, 160 was the opening of yesterday, and today it got as high as 736. That's just truly amazing to me. And then BOL, we'll go over that for the last scan, just kind of show you guys where it caught there. So BOL got caught on the scan at 150. First alert on our momentum scan, this ran as high as 188, 189, 25% alert. So this scan really is, I mean, you know, you obviously, you know, you still have to, you know, the scanner just brings ideas to you, right? You know, without this scanner, I wouldn't be trading 70 to 80% of my stocks. I mean, BOXL thanks Trade Ideas for the $2,500, because without that scan, I would never have seen the news. Our scan is so good that it usually picks up all the news plays because the volume trickles in just enough to where our volume scan picks it up. That's how crazy this is. So, you know, I got to say thanks Trade Ideas for the $2,000 to $2,500, you know, that you guys awarded me today, because, I mean, you know, it truly is amazing what kind of platform these guys have. And, you know, you still have to be able to execute from these scans. You know, it's not going to trade for you, but, you know, we do a good job on the back end to make sure this scan pulls up, you know, high potential stocks and doesn't kind of end up flooding your screen. But like I say, I mean, these scanners will be available soon, hopefully by tomorrow, for sale. That will be awesome. Maybe Monday would be or I would say Wednesday at the latest. I know I keep pushing it back, but I apologize for that. It's completely on me. And yeah, that's really all I had today, guys. So I'm also going to be doing some one-on-one sessions coming soon, as well as some classes. So look forward to that. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. I hope that you guys killed it today. Make sure tomorrow, you keep you keep things on watch, because the stock market is extremely hot right now. We're still watching FCSC after hours. Got as high as 368. Currently at 363. Awesome to see. This volume still going after hours. It'll be interesting to watch this one tomorrow. I'm truly excited for it. I really am. And I think that we can get a big run on it. We'll see, though. Nothing's ever perfect in the stock market. But please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if you have any videos. If you want to, see these videos. Post in the comment section if you ever have any questions about any thing about the stock market or anything like that. I'll feel free to answer them as soon as I can. BOXL, it's thoughts on it tomorrow. Kind of dead, honestly. It could possibly run, but you want to have a stock that, like FCSC or something, that closes strong, and this closed really weak. You see how this kind of closed very strong and continues the uptrend after hours. Same thing with ABIL. It is kind of sagging a little bit, but we're early on in after hours. Also, we had a really strong close, and the stock's already up 120%. So it's not always perfect, but just seeing stocks close strong is always a good thing. That means there's a lot of people interested, going into tomorrow. So, all right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Come check out normacnewelltrading.com. It's completely free, 100% free, and we'd love to see you in. I'll go ahead and post a link there if you guys are interested in the scanner. You must have that scanner before you purchase trade ideas. Or sorry, you must have that trade idea scanner purchased before you purchase the scanner settings that I use. So, all right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon to alert you if I make new videos. Go M's. Cheers, team.